Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I hope that I have sound, in-game sound, as well as my voice sound, because I'm currently not looking at chat. I cannot see what you have to say, and if I click off this screen, I'm going to be trapped in this other screen over here, and it's going to take like 30 clicks to Alt-Tab out, because apparently I don't have that power. I'm not that powerful. How's everybody doing? Rhyme Wolf, Lady N.T. Nice to see ya. Ramith Zero. Let's get back to the top. I always read them backwards, and it's always so damn confusing. Good evening, everyone. It's Sunday in Skyrim. I hope you are all doing wonderful. I am. It's been a great day. Got a lot of crazy shit done today. Watched Raven stream this cool new puzzle dungeon over, well, I don't know if it's new, but new to me, new to her, over on her stream. Got a little distracted, but I'm here now. And it's time for Sundays in Skyrim. Behold, that one-time Thalmor agent, that mage who really only magifies and heals. Yeah, it's Lysandor, and he's back, and he's with his buddy. Everybody knows his buddy. Let's say hi to his buddy, Lucian Flavius. Best friend for life, right? Isn't that how that goes? All right, give me just a second. Garrett says, hey, Bubbles, solve the mystery of the crate in the lodge basement. Rhyme Wolf says, hey, Garrett. Which crate, Garrett, it appears when you collect the belongings at the end of High Price to Pay. I'm on Xbox, did not have it until then. Now it's there, you collect the belongings of the fallen from it. Right, like Sarah, Barrett, or whoever, right? When Sarah died in my first playthrough, I got named SMG. That was supposedly Sarah's. When Barrett died in the second, I got a sniper rifle. Interesting. That's what Rhyme Wolf says. Garrett says, I only got their default outfit and gear that I gave them. Nice way to get their outfits. Yeah, there's another way. There's a mod called Dreamcatcher or something like that. And it's like 12 new levels, and they're crazy. Like inverted furniture on the ceiling, you know, that kind of stuff. But they're cool, and they're dreams that you have. But you can collect stuff in these dreams, and some of those are outfits from your companions, as well as outfits that you would never be able to get, like Noelle's, that type of thing. So, yeah, good stuff. Rameth says, ahoy. All right. Ready for the doc to stop waiting and approve my surgery already, says Rhyme Wolf. Tired of taking pain pills to combat torn rotator cuff. Jeez, I'll bet. Oof. Sorry you're going through that, man. Torn rotator cuff is not a fun time. Other than that, I'm great. Nice. Thorgit talking about Raven Skelly. Cool. Got a big old Skelly. Raven Swift. There's Dante, Lady Ann. Dante says, hi, Bubble. Happy Sunday. How are you? I'm doing good. Dante, I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much for asking. Raven Jumps says, oh, my God. Dante says, Raven's live stream was awesome. I cannot wait to watch the last 20 minutes again, because the last 20 minutes was just getting going. I'm sorry I said Bubbles was going to play Starfield. That's funny. No big deal. To me, it's all the same. They're all aspects of different but similar unities, right? The oneness of all in Aetherius. No? Okay, well, you know, it was the thought, right? Can I get back over here? Ooh, look, I can. Skyrim Sunday. That's right. All right, so I was going to play Akasar, the Bard, because I really want to do King Gas Bard's College stuff, and I'm at the point now where Snarfaluppagus, the dragon, is our target. Something like that. I don't know. Snarflagonwagon. Snarflagon? Flagon Wagon? I don't know. It's a dragon name, you guys. Don't fuck with me on this. So anyway, I'm not ready. I don't even have a clue. I need muscle memory again for freaking Skyrim. So I went, you know what, I'm going to play something really easy, which is this guy who's only got one companion. And all he does is magic, which is, like, honestly, all I've ever done for thousands of hours in Skyrim. So, yeah, I'm doing that tonight. We'll get back to Sir Flagon Dragon Wagon maybe next weekend. Develop a little muscle memory this week. See if I can't get back how I'm supposed to play that character with those fancy bard accoutrements. Raven says, Snarflagon Wagon? I think that's it, actually, Raven. I think you nailed it. I mean, you know the lore, right? Now I'm being silly. Now I want that mod that you were using, or the parts of it. I want the mod for sure, because that looked fun as hell. The one you were playing. But I also want her other mods, and I bet they're in that list too, for all the enhanced, you know, climbing and jumping and pole dancing and whatever else that are in all of those freaking mods, because you were doing all that. Well, maybe not the pole dancing, but you were definitely climbing and shimmying and finding tight spaces to squeeze through, and it looked cool. So I want to try it, but I don't want to have to, like, download a whole nother mod pack. You know, I want to go explore that dungeon with, like, this guy, for example. That would be so much easier on the old bubble cat. All right, let's go inside. All right, we finally managed. Oh my God, what a pain in the ass finding that Dwemer Cog was. You've got to be kidding me. Dwemer Cogs are bullshit. You could tell Dom I said so. They're bullshit. I don't ever want to see another Dwemer Cog or a mud crab again as long as I live. But it did give me a little muscle memory back so I could play tonight. So, well, the mantling was from Skyrim Parkour. Well, maybe so, but on her page, I clicked on all of her other mods, and she had a bunch of, like, stuff, and then on this one it said, optional, you can use this, and this, and this, and it was, like, all of her other mods. So she built it using those things in mind, at least. I don't know. You'll have to go check it out. I need a torch. And I know I got one because I used one for the screenshot that I used to make the thumbnail.
You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Yeah, Isran.
Hold it right there.
What do you want?
What are you doing?
Can you guys hear okay? Is
Making
everything
sure you're
good?
not
The volume and
vampires.
stuff?
Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
And they have an Elder
This is all well
Scroll.
and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Sorine,
Get
you'll
acquainted
find
with
room
the
to start your
space.
tinkering on that crossbow design
I love
you've been
it.
working on. Gunmar, there's an area
We'll
large
talk
enough
about
for
that
you to
later.
pin up
For
some
now,
scrolls. Get them armored up
Get
and ready for
appointed to
use.
the space.
In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you.
Oh.
Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Ooh, chat. A vampire showed up here looking for little old May. Say it ain't so. Okay. Let's we'll just click on this button here, and nope, that makes us run. I thought for sure it was going to put little white arrows animated going the way that I wanted to go, but this isn't Starfield, is it? Okay. I'll have to remember that going forward. I was like, why aren't the little arrows showing up? Wait, I am out? I don't want to be out. Lucian, why did you bring us up here?
to give you this, since this arrangement seems to be working out all right for us so far.
The resonant sphere. What's this?
Oh, it's a Dwemer resonance sphere. Just something my father gave to me before I left home for when I found myself someone to travel with. When activated, it resonates with its twin, which I'll always keep on my person. That way, if we're ever separated, all you have to do is give it a rub, and we'll be able to find each other, no matter how far apart we are. Handy, right?
Very, very handy. Thanks, Lucian.
Don't mention it. I mean, hopefully we won't have to use it very often. I'll stick to you like, oh, I don't know.
He's so nervous.
Something sticky. Yep. That's what I'll do.
That's what I'll do. I love Lucian. He's great. It's too bad about the whole man-mare conflict inherent in every fiber of my Thalmor being. And also the fact that I'm going to need a fresh and willing human sacrifice. But that's, that's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that at some other point. How am I supposed to get up to you? Why am I so confused with this? Oh, because I didn't go this way. Seriously, did you have to do this in a creepy old dingy castle? I gotta carry my own torch. It's so freaking dark in here.
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dimhollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you.
Why do you keep calling her it?
So let's hear it.
Oh, hey, Serana, what's up?
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
I wasn't, actually. What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you.
Wow.
It's important, so please, just listen before your friend here loses his patience.
Sure.
It's about me and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
Okay. What about the scroll? No. No, that's what Harkin would say. And I'm many things, but I'm not Harkin.
The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll, it all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured out this part already.
Daddy issues.
But my father's not exactly a good
Gen X?
person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
Stumbled. You kind of sought it out for hundreds and hundreds of years, but okay. What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no
What are you
longer
doing?
need to fear the sun.
Honey, sit down.
That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun, have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
That is a lot of blood and gore on the floor. It's like Isran. Isran, really? And you're like, I thought we were supposed to be fighting the vampires, bro. What the hell? Look at all that. You got nobody to clean this shit up? And don't look at me, because I'm your fucking errand boy. What does all this have to do with the Dawnguard?
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world.
We
Was I
probably
wrong?
do, but it's the whole that you're a vampire thing that kind of puts a Dwemer Cog in the works, if you know what I'm saying. Never mind, you probably don't. You weren't there. It was just me and Lucian. Yeah. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Little messy, little nasty, little bloody, right, machine? Listen, Isran, if your name was Isran, right? Listen.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Wow. Because we're gonna need her help.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy about some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that?
I mean, why the hell else would she come all the way over to little old here with little you in it?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
By your own logic, what would
Thank
she
you
care
for your kindness.
if I had to
I'll
pay for
remember
it?
it the
Like
next
you
time
just
I'm
said, like
feeling
she's
hungry.
probably insane. Who cares?
So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have
Brother.
the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
So, who can read it?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago.
Oh, well, what a
I
coinky-dink.
was staking out the road when
I've
I
got
saw
a
him
best
pass
friend
by.
who's from Cyrodiil.
Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers.
Just don't
in the
talk
big
to her about
cities,
marriage
maybe.
machine. She's not about
But
that
you're on
married
your
life.
own.
Okay?
Any idea how you're
Try to
going
clip
to
her
find
wings.
a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Well, where would a moth priest go? I mean, they're blind, so obviously they're not here to sightsee. I don't know. Probably something Imperial. Do you have any ideas?
Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go to for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards
Gee.
know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Oh, yeah. This is like every joke heard in Tamriel. You know? Thalmor, an Imperial, and a vampire walk into a bar. Well, here we are again.
Here we are.
Quite the family reunion, though, right? I mean, your dad and stuff.
Yes. The welcome I received felt really cold, even by vampire standards. My father, after all these years, that's the first thing he asked me.
Nailed
I
it!
trust you have the scroll. Yes, I have the scroll, gods.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Thanks.
Super fucked up.
Sorry, I have a whole host of emotions I don't know how to deal with. My family. It probably wasn't what you'd call normal.
It's fine.
Anyway, we've got something to do. I'm
We
glad
weren't
you're
normal.
here with me.
I've been a teenage vampire princess for 600 years, and that doesn't include the
How
years that
can
I
you
was in the
even move
sarcophagi.
around in that thing? It
So-
looks awful to even put on.
It is really awful, except for like all the arcane runes and
Hey,
sigils
Lysandor.
carved on it. Why, you said my name. That's awesome.
So, what's on your mind?
Do you have a moment to talk?
Do you need something?
Well, you know, how often do you need to do that vampire thing?
Not that often, really. Being a daughter of Cold Harbor, I can go without blood longer than other vampires. That,
Gandalf, I don't
and
have
I
Ash
can
installed
also
right now.
rest to regain my energy.
It would be
It
cool to
doesn't
do a
fully
playthrough with
satiate
both of
the
them.
appetite,
Although I hear
but
that
it
could be like
staves
a
off hunger for
war.
while. So, don't worry. I won't go feral on you or anything just because I haven't had a daily meal. I also read stories. There was supposedly a vampire in Akavir, which never fed in her entire life? Or whatever you call it. Supposedly, she
Whatever
even
you call it.
protected mortals from her own kind.
Ooh. Don't you think we could relate to them?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, shit. I love it. Okay. She's amazing. Get out of town by sundown. Never apologize for the things you love, even if it's vampire girls with overly sunny dispositions. You know, everybody's got that thing. Can you walk in the sun? I guess with the hood on. All right. Got to get out of here. She's so special. Yes, Serana is very special. You have a great night, Machine. It's been awesome having you. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on your way out. Well, don't hit the subscribe if you're already subscribed, because that would unsubscribe you, and that's a whole fucking thing, right? We don't need that. Well, isn't that basically what she is, X? She's like half surly, but she's also like sunny, almost. You know, the lilt in her voice. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it. It's super immersive for me. Maybe it's just the time and the place I grew up. I don't know. All the vampires slowly driving east on Ventura Boulevard as the sun goes down over Los Angeles. Don't ask. It's a big world. Tamriel's just a small part of it. Nobody really knows what's on the far side. I'm just saying. The pun is too good, too. The sunny vampire? Yeah, yeah. You know, I really need a mount. That would be good. I should definitely prioritize purchasing a map of all known wild horses. Awesome that such a thing exists. It's even cooler that it's offered by the guy that'll sell you a horse for like 3.5 times the price. But I mean, you know, to me that's good business. Like, you look like an adventurer. I'll either sell you the adventure for 300 septims, or I'll sell you the map for 1,000. What do you think? No. Better quick save, quick. Wow. What is happening? Look. Look. Oh, sorry, Lucian. Actually, you look kind of badass with your armor all glowing and lit up like that. That was cool. You should do that more often. Well, I don't know, Lysandor. Do you think so? Fucking Lucian. He's the greatest. Cloudy with a chance of bloodlust? Yeah, yeah. For sure. Well, we are traveling at just the right time, though. You have to admit, thematically, like leaving the castle just as the sun was going down and she pulls her hood down over her face. Kind of looks up ruefully at the sky, sees it darkening to the east. We take off running down the hill, and by the time we're here, you know, we're well into dusk, which is perfect for a vampire. No Bernie. Meanwhile, I'm just a terrible, terrible person and also a high elf. So I have no such problems, although I do cover up pretty well because I kind of tend to burn, you know, when I'm out in the open on a clear, sunny Skyrim day. Yeah, the cloudiness in Skyrim is actually really perfect for vampires when you think about it, which is why I think when ESO did their Skyrim expansion, they really leaned into the whole, you know, vampire thing. It's just like, I don't know, the real world equivalent would be somewhere like Transylvania, you know,
I've been
lots of
looking for you.
folklore.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
All right, let's do
That level of cloud cover. Wow, we're getting attacked by more vampires? Oh no, it's Lucian and Serana, and they're getting attacked by what now?
Ow, ow, ow.
Sorry,
this over?
Lucian.
Did we
I'm
win?
sorry. Wow. Alright, that was excessive.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
I did not just punch that man.
Let's see.
Unprovoked.
A letter from the Jarl.
I was thoroughly
Moving up in the
provoked. He
world,
caught
eh?
on fire again.
Looks like that's it. Got
In
to go.
spite of my instructions.
Never saw anything like this back on the island. I'm so glad I left that place.
You never saw anything like mail delivery? Are you... Okay. Well, I mean, it happens here. Oh no, that can't be right. Haven't I gone to see... I'm confusing it with Akasar now. Akasar's gone to see Arian Morales, the Dragonborn Gallery Museum in Solitude. Maybe I haven't? Did I just draw that attention? That's from the book. Extensible follower framework. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Anyway, it's a party now. Got the mailman. So an Imperial, a Thalmor agent, a vampire princess, and a mailman walk into a bar. By the time the stream's over, you guys, we're going to have this joke. It's called workshopping. Where do we need to go? To Winterhold. Ugh.
Need a ride?
Not really in the mood to be super cold in Winterhold. Have you seen a moth priest?
It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a gray robe.
That's right. You've seen it?
Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here.
Okay. Maybe this will put your mind to ease.
Oh yes, I remember your moth priest now. He wanted me to take him out to Dragonbridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops.
Oh, Dragon Bridge. That's way preferable to Winterhold. Ooh. Not in the mood for no Winterhold. So, I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Well, you just said you can't go to Dragon Bridge. But, I bet you $10 you can go to Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Wait a minute, I want to go
Can
Solitude.
take you
I want to
any
go
of the
to...
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay. What am I thinking?
Solitude's famous for its park.
Hey, Simeon Calvin Observer.
Worth a
How
visit
you
if you've
doing?
never been. Some of
Good
them
to
can
see you.
seem
Jeremy
just
of the
as
Settled
scary as
Systems. It's a party now. Nice. What's up, Jeremy? Got a little Skyrim going on over here.
I'd read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but
Got my
I
little
didn't
Baldur's
expect
Gate
it to be
style
that
D&D
big.
party. Which one's he? Lucian? Which Baldur's Gate character are you? You're like Gale. You're my Gale, bro. You're my Gale. That's cool, huh? What's up, Gale? All right, sorry. Ah! Sorry about that, Lucian. Still trying to get a hold of that. I got that tick from when I got knocked in the funny bone the other day. It's terrible. Okay. We'll just run over. We'll jog over to Dragon's Bridge. That'll get us there, right? Garrett says, Bubbles, you only play Bethesda games on stream? Not only. I played Dune last year. Before I was even a channel, I did a couple of videos about Conan Exiles. So, not always. Mostly. Because I like the creation engine.
Hang on,
I
that's
like
not
the
comfortable.
things that you can do with it to spin a story, you know. And it's fun to make imagination out of all the little pieces. I mean, look at this crazy party I got going here. I got Lucian as the devil. No, I'm kidding. It's a Nordic helm, but still. And I've got a vampire princess. I'm running over to Dragon Bridge to find a moth priest. I bought that pirate game, the new pirate game that Rameth was playing the other day on stream, and that Renvale was playing the other day on stream. And I'm really enamored with the idea of that ship combat. And so I want to fire it up tomorrow and play it. And I might just stream it during the day while I'm playing it. Like, I don't expect people to come and watch it, but
Well, you asked for it.
just try to learn it, you know. Conan's coming out. I'll definitely be doing a lot of Conan content. It'll get its own day for sure. But yeah, anything that's got an open world that I can mod and create custom characters, male, female, everything in between, whatever. Name them, give them backstories, and then take them through that world and make them interact with the mods and the base story experience, or base world experience, and create like a narrative tale on, you know? So, that's kind of my thing. I want to play the Assassin's Creed Black Flag in July,
What a laugh.
because I loved that when it came out before, and it's enough of a story thing you can hang your hat on it, you know, you can do a thing with it. But I don't know how that's going to go, because it is a little different. It doesn't have like a custom character, you know. I'm probably absolute shit at streaming stuff like that.
Trouble?
No trouble.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Not even close, bro. Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragon Bridge?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then.
Yeah.
He rode through town not long ago with an
Lucian,
escort of
seriously, do you
soldiers.
mind, bro?
They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge.
Having a conversation at an acceptable social distance. Like we could both put our hands out and not tickle each other's knuckles. And you're like right up in my business. What's happening? You still pissed off about that left hook? How do you feel about your post?
It's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. Divines watch over you.
And you.
I'm hoping to run my own inn someday.
Yeah, it looks so good, huh, Jeremy? I love the last one. I didn't play Shadows. I don't know about that. And I didn't
Vida's
not
teaching
play
me the
Shadows for any
influence
other
trade.
reason than I was
She runs the
busy
Four Shields.
doing other shit and I just didn't have time for it. But I played the last one that was like a return to the old school. Came out the year before in the summertime. I forget the name of it, I'm sorry. But it was really good. It was short, but it was really good. So that's the kind of stuff I would definitely play. Oh yeah, you're not obvious at all. You might want to put your hood back on again.
Something different about you, I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble. Fate is the
Yeah.
inn. I keep the inn.
Raven, you're not wrong.
Let me
I
know
think
if you want anything. The meals I serve ain't what I call a
rethinking that
Jarl's
one is a
feast,
really,
but they'll
really
fill your belly.
fun idea in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? I definitely don't want any work. Oh my god. What can you tell me about Dragon Bridge?
Well, this is really quite a nice town when you get down to it. You met the Lilvievs? Quiet family, but they're the heart of Dragonbridge. Julien
The
will make
sea
a fine
shanties,
innkeeper
yeah.
someday.
I wonder if those are copyright, if you get copyright dings on those, love letters. Do y'all get a lot of visitors to Dragonbridge?
My customers are mostly
Mirage,
local,
thank
but
you,
I've seen
Jeremy.
a lot of travelers lately, mostly soldier nowadays.
Thank you, Jeremy. It was just on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't find it. What does Ram say over here? Ram says, oh, the pirate game. Yeah. Yeah, it looks fantastic. And I'm a huge Conan fan, and it looks like very similar to that, except my pirate character is this, oh my god, he's got tattoos on his all 4 limbs, you know. His hair is a rat's nest. He's all skinny and kind of emaciated. I think his elbows are bigger than his, you know, biceps. Scraggly old beard. He just looks fucking cool as hell. And he's got a sword, a little pistol. Shadows was fun, but it's an AC game, so you can play it or not play it. I mean, yeah, I guess.
You know, even an age-old vampire can appreciate
The ones on
a quiet
Windrose are
place
streamable.
and
Nice! Thanks for the heads up on that, dude. I'm totally going to stream that tomorrow. That'll be fun, like a surprise.
Hey, Lysandor.
Hey, I forgot what I was doing here. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're looking for a moth priest. Yeah. And we found out we have to search along the road south of Dragonbridge. We haven't got any extra information from the innkeep. So it's time to hit the road.
To be outwitted, or at least out-talked.
Uh-huh. That's the naysayer, folks. He's like, hey! Hey!
Those rebels better not try
Desert
coming
games
to Hoffenheim.
suck now. Be a funny character to meet in like a... Here in the background of a mod. You're like, what did I just hear? The sea shanties aren't copyrighted. Very cool. Yeah, I can't wait. I made my character. I'm on the beach. I'm doing the same like Isla Sipta thing from Conan, where you're collecting like seashells and, you know, crabs and logs and rocks. Cloth was a mind bender for a second, but then I figured it out. I suppose I have no clue but to follow the ancient arrow of wisdom. And probably light a torch, too, because I'm not a vampire and I can't see in the dark. No matter how awesome my yellow eyes look. Search the Imperial Soldier. He's got a bunch of Imperial Soldier shit on him, that's for sure. No, I really like Skyrim. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. Horse. Alright. That was awful. I apologize. If you feel the need to unsubscribe and go, I understand. Lockpick. Vampire dust, always useful. And a note. The vampire's note. Why are these still showing as not red? I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to the Forebearers Holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. He's got his little seal there. It's like a tree of life or a mandala of some kind. Very cool. All very normal, all very cool, kind of thing that you see every day in a place like Skyrim. Nothing to see here, folks. Just a couple of vampire dudes running around, following the orders of a guy with a supervillain name, of course. Good stuff. That was terrible, Raven says. It was terrible. And Machine goes, that was something. It was something. But I followed it up with a dramatic reading, Machine. So, come on. You got to admit, that earns me a couple of points back, right? Oh. Yeah, see, it's all that muscle memory, Rhyme. It's been a whole month since I played any Skyrim. And things are just different in subtle ways. What am I doing? I get talking to you guys and I get all distracted. All right. It's my fault. I have the memory of barely a goldfish. Couple of points. Gonna give me a couple points. All right. All right. We could haggle later. Do I not have... Doesn't it seem unusually quiet to you guys? It's like I had all of the radio sounds tuned down, but I would never do that in Skyrim, would I? Ambiance, music, no, it's all there. Wind's turned down a bit, but yeah. Interior rain and thunder, definitely turn that down. Okay. Here's some music. I was just tripping because it was super quiet. Memory of a snail. Do snails have good or bad memories? I have absolutely no idea. It's not one of the useless facts that my brain has chosen to latch onto. But I tell you what, if you're telling me that the snail is even worse off than the goldfish, let's go. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss old Skyrim already. What does that mean? Like before the special edition? Like the LG edition or whatever? Damn. This is definitely a place. Okay, we're walking right through each other. This is definitely a place filled with vampires and mercenary douchebags. Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and probably an Atronach and healing hands, so Atronach. Alright, let's... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost ran over the edge. There are steps here, right? It's super dark, guys.
Stay close to me. We'll take them on.
Okay. Bad plan.
Tough day for you.
It was a little scary. The Atronach didn't really do anything. But in fairness, my conjuration's not really all that high, so... Oh, maybe he did. Maybe he was over here killing guys. Nice. Take back everything bad I ever said about you, flaming Atronach. Oh, look, you got one too. You got a Death Hound. That's on brand, actually. Okay. Super, super, super on brand. Thought he heard something.
Did you hear something?
I just need to get attacked. Hello?
I know you're here somewhere.
There we go.
Enough mucking
Gauge,
about.
Serana.
Let's do this.
No.
This won't end well for you.
At least make it interesting.
Well, Death Hound doesn't like healing hands. That also very on brand. Where did that body go? There it is. It's got a little gold. I mean, it's worth taking. All this steel we
How
can
can you
keep?
even move around in that thing? It looks awful to even put on.
Well, I don't have anything better. Why are you such a princess? Let me dress and style my own hair, Serana. Jeez.
You have my back, and I'll have yours.
I guess flames.
You honestly?
Yeah, I could set Lucian on fire and then heal him. Cool. Raise both my restoration and my evocation. That's what I'm talking about. Ow, ow, ow. Right? I know, but I'm healing you through it, Lucian. You're healing through it, buddy. Hold on for one more day. Oh wait, he's going down. Okay, yeah, it turns out I'm out of juice. Get up, Lucian!
No!
Alright, we'll have to stop fucking around. I thought it would be fun to try to play as healer, but... And it is, to a certain extent, but I'm not terribly good at it. Where are we now? We're going down into the grotto. Good night, Jeremy. Thanks for being here, bud. Great to see ya. Alright, yeah. Down here...
Oh, you're...
Burn. Hey, if Lucian dies, he dies. What can I say? So turn on the fire hose of death.
Done and done.
Yeah, that came from above, for sure. Yeah, I don't want any of that. That's gross. Nobody wants that. How you feeling? You good? What about you, bud? Getting there? It's just a little heat. You know what they say. Maybe it's time to put the torch away. I really don't want to. It's very thematic to go through a place like this with a torch in your hand. But I probably should. Yeah, what am I talking about? I'm just looking out for little old me.
Thought I heard something.
These two can handle themselves. The wonder kind. He was the vampire's thrall, but Lucian still killed him? That's interesting. Fine.
Weapons up. I see you now.
Oh no. I don't feel like getting hit with that. No, that either.
No!
Okay. Alright, I forgot. The settings are a little bit punishing. It was so chill. Until we got to this fight. I'm all running around, enjoying being in third person for the first time in my Bethesda life. And sure enough, hell starts dropping. Didn't bother healing through it.
Stay close to me. We'll take them on together.
Is it
Good
over?
night.
Did we win?
We did. We totally won.
Oh, it's on.
Bad dog.
You did pretty good out there. Nice work.
My God, they were really on me like stink on demon dog do. It is tough to fight in third person. It's a trip. It's a trip getting used to it, and this is like getting used to it in this game. I think I actually started getting used to it in this game with this character. The archer, forget it. Oh my God. Such a weird little arrow sight.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Kind of heard something. But I thought maybe it was just this game. I can for melee, but not for casting or bow work. Yeah. I'm gonna get it. Because, what other choice is there? Here comes some more of these. Oh, wait. They were all walking off because they weren't aware of what was happening. Lucy and I got attacked. Yes, run that way. I thought that was her dog. Did it break the... Is my spell breaking the compulsion on the dog and causing her pet to turn on us? Or is that another dog that's joined the fray? Yeah, there's no crosshair for this, but on Akasar in third person, there's this weird little like line with a circle on the end of it, and I could paint it on things, and it's kind of accurate. So I don't know.
Is someone there?
This is a whole nother...
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Fuck me, I guess, type of situation. Because I am fragile, even in this armor, which is funny. No, you guys handle it. I don't want to help. I think I am doing damage to my companions with my flame spell. Alright, we'll get it, just like any other Bethesda game.
How much longer can you keep this up, Monk Priest? Your mind was strong, but you're exhausted.
Heal the help didn't work for shit. I don't have enough ability in alteration or rejuvenation or whatever it is to make any difference. Also, the help is terrible at running in and joining the fight or taking aggro or any other normal like multiplayer, multi-party type situation. So it's just hit or miss. Healing hands. We'll try that again one more time. Yeah, let's try it. You want to be the help? Come on over here and fight. Well, no. Yeah, that's the other problem, too, is I need restoration spells for Jack of all trades
right,
here.
let's do this.
But I need, I forget, heal Serana, and it ain't...
A little help, understand?
It ain't restoration.
Ow, ow, ow.
Actually, does restoration damage her? Is that why she's taking damage? Where's Lucian? Ah!
Yes?
Just focus fire on the fucker. Yes, machine, it's terrible. What settings am I playing on? Adept.
Roll.
I don't even remember which mods I'm using though.
All right, let's do this.
Get him, Lucian.
Wasn't sure which way that was going to go.
Right? All right. We've somehow managed to bumble our way through that. There's still Malgus, though. It's all right. We'll get him. We'll get his ass.
The more you fight me, the more you will suffer, mortal.
I will resist you, monster.
I will resist you,
How much
monster.
longer can... Smell
What was
that?
that?
Blood.
Line of sight, line of sight, line of sight. How is he back up again? I flamed you. How are you back up? Magicka. Restoration. What do we got? Healing spells are 50% stronger. That might help a little. Let's take it. What about on the old destruction side? Elementalist. Go. Perfect. Messy, but done. All right, we managed to somehow get it done despite my ineptitude. What else? The moth priest still is captive. Oh, and there's loot. Ooh, novice robes. Let's see. Is that going to be better for my spellcasting than wearing armor? Because wearing armor hasn't helped. Let's try it.
How can you even move around in that thing? It
She's still complaining about what I'm wearing, chat.
It's awful to even put on.
It was awful to even put on. Where is the mob priest? Is he in here? Yes, he is. How do I set him off again? Do-do-do-do. Let's see. It's up there. Hey. Everybody gets a derp. I get 3. Those are the rules. I didn't make the rules. It's a waystone. That looks somewhat familiar.
But my master is dead. Why
Have my back, and I'll have yours.
Defeat the enthralled mob priest. Okay. I guess.
Just give up.
Go, Lucian.
Stop fighting.
I yield. That wasn't me. You were fighting. I could
That wasn't me. Okay.
My eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me.
I'm back. Can't sleep. Welcome back, Jeremy. Machine says, "What a complainer she is, huh?" She is a little bit of a complainer. It's true. Dexion Ivicus. Nice.
You arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry.
Are you all right?
I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexion Ivicus is my name.
Dexion
I'm the moth
Ivicus.
priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
I know why they needed you. Because we need you for the same purpose.
You do? All right then. Enough mysteries.
We're called the Dawnguard, and we need you to read an Elder Scroll.
You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable.
Remarkable.
If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that
Try
the
but no go.
Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
She's growing out of my back. You can find us at Fort Dawnguard near Stendar's Beacon.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn
I mean,
up.
when you think about it, though, shouldn't I be escorting him since the last time he had a full escort, he was captured, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything is going to work out just fine. Report our success to Isran. Of course, of course. It's our success that we have to report. For sure. What else would there be? We just have to find our way out of this dark and dank place. Back into the light of the world again. And then make our way back over to Isran. Well, that's a little bit of back and forth, isn't it? If only I had a Brotherhood of Steel Vertibird chopper to take me over there. Thomas the Choo-Choo Train. The Skyrim modding scene has always been pretty wild. Current location, nearest travel point. We have to go all the way back over to freaking here. We're going to go ahead and fast travel.
Hey, Lysandor.
Hey, Serana.
I thought my father's place was dirty.
6 or
but
7
look
months,
here.
haha, 6, 7.
It seems neither side seems to care about
Jeremy.
cleanliness.
You and your 6,
I'm
7.
impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly.
Does he have the scroll? Is everything ready? Well, that's a silly question. Serana's standing right there, and she's clearly got the scroll.
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
Okay. What's happening?
My trip. What can I do for you?
Glad you made it here safely, Dexion.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough.
Good, good.
And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Of course, of course. You prepared to read the Elder Scroll?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now,
this way,
everyone will please
Vestige.
be quiet. I must concentrate. I see a vision before
How do you see
me.
anything? It's like pitch
An
black in
image
here.
of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children,
Oriel?
a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the
I
words
like the
begin
sound
to
of that.
shimmer and distort.
One.
But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision
the
darkens,
potency of the blood.
and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other 2 scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
If you'd have just taken like
Come on, old man.
50 steps
You
that
should get
way,
some rest.
you could have read that in the light. That would have helped.
Do you have a moment to
Just
talk?
saying. Sure.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Yeah, what's on your mind?
That moth priest, Dexion. He said we needed 2 other
She
Elder
just did the little
Scrolls.
belly
I think
tap.
I know
You see
where we can
that?
start looking.
Belly tap. Hey, hey, talking to you. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Half of the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That exactly doesn't make me want to open up.
I don't blame you.
I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
What is it between you two?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So, where is this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is, and if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was very cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was just being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
In Castle Vokilhar.
Wait, that almost makes sense. There's
All right,
a
I'm gonna
courtyard
go ahead
in
and
the
give it
castle.
away. I
used to
know
help her
how
tend a
that
garden
goes.
there. All of our ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place.
And it's right under his nose. It's one of the oldest cliches in the book. And it's pretty awesome, actually. It's a cliche for a reason. Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't
Yeah,
think
Jeremy,
we'll
all
actually
my
trip
Starfield
over
streams
there,
have been on
but it's worth a
Xbox.
look.
But all the Dububle ones. The one where Violet Moonshine appears is PC. They aren't going to let us use the front door.
True, but I know a way we can get into the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern
no, I
side
haven't
of the
modded,
island that was used by the previous
or
owners to bring
streamed,
supplies to the castle. An old
Skyrim
escape tunnel from the castle
Xbox.
exists there. I think that's our way in.
I've never found it to be stable enough to play myself personally. I never got the hang of it, I guess. It's very different than Starfield in that regard. Much easier to mod on Mod Organizer 2. I get 6 or 10 mods deep, and all of a sudden I'm getting random crashes, and I'm not really sure why. So, I have to dig into it more, I guess. I did that for Starfield, you know. Let's go to the castle's secret entrance.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Alright, wasn't there something else I had to do with Isran here?
Yes? What did you need?
Nothing. Chasing echoes. Discover the location of the Elder Scroll Dragon. Yeah, okay. Why is it always dark, though?
Hey, so...
Are you alright?
So far, I think. Thanks.
That's good to hear. I was just checking in.
That's very kind of you. Though, there is something else.
Let's
Just
at least get an
wanted to say
interesting
how
silhouette.
grateful I am for all that you've done for me. No one's ever been so genuine with me, at least in a while. I was lonely most of my childhood. My mother, at least for a time, was the only friend I really had. And then that prophecy came along.
The prophecy.
I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest.
Hey, you go on and get whatever you need off your chest. Well, I'm glad to have met you.
This is getting a little awkward. I think I have a sudden urge to feed on something.
Brown chicken, brown cow. Alright then, go ahead and do your thing. I'll be here.
You can be a real horker sometimes. You know that?
Yes, I've been
I'm
told.
not actually hungry. At least for the moment.
Oh.
Stop it. You're not helping. Don't blame me if I sneak a little nibble on you.
Oh my god, now we're really flirting. Is that really all you wanted to tell me?
Nothing escapes your attention, huh? Well, here goes. I've really come to care about you.
Really?
I just wanted
In
you
like
to know
2
that.
adventures? Okay. Care?
Yes, I appreciate you. And that's all I'm going to say for now.
Girl, I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
You do? I'm glad to hear that. Let's get going then.
That's great. And of course, as soon as the conversation's over, the light comes on. Were you just being polite, or?
How can you even move around in that thing?
I
It
know,
looks
you
awful
keep
to
saying,
even
I'm
put
wearing a
on.
robe. What is your problem? Don't smile at me, Lucian. Don't smile at me right now, dude. Don't do it. Look how dark it is. I wanted to date a vampire princess. This is what I get for dating a vampire princess. Should have known better. Sounds like a song. And yeah, that's way too dark. I'm not gonna completely destroy what's left of my vision trying to decipher that. Then there were... And then there was a great journey, my friends, as Serana, Lysandor, and Lucian marched off to the west, returning once again to Castle Volkahar.
Yes? What did you need?
We traveled all night, and we made it there by morning. And now we just need to find our way around. Yes, there's something to be said about exploring the open world in open world games, and I do love to do it. But in that level of darkness, some things must become assumed. You know, I really should have probably sold before we came all the way over here. Too late now. Is this even the way? It's been a while since I've done this. I can't quite remember. I love how, by the way, Lysandor has like taken no interest whatsoever in the main quest of the game. None at all. Haven't even gone to freaking Riverwood. I'm like, nope. Nope. Not your Dragonborn. Not my circus. I am starting to think, though, that I really need to specialize in some type of weapon and then summon it. Because yeah, there it is. Yeah, I saw him there, but I didn't react fast enough. Oh, goody. Get that out earlier. Yeah, the silhouette was great. My only problem with it is if I could just turn it a little bit more so that she was silhouetted directly in that light. But it is what it is. How far can I reach with you? Hello. I bet you're a guy up on a wall. Going down, Lucian. I got the wrong spell equipped. I got to self-heal, because I'm a selfish prick. It's okay, buddy. I'm coming for you. Sort of. There's a guy over there, you know. This is why you're always in trouble, Lucian. You're just running off into the middle of danger. No thought to strategy. This is why you're always hurt, my friend. Ow, ow, ow. It's just a little magic fire. Don't believe in it. Tell yourself, I don't believe I'm burning. Wait, it's not illusionary. It's definitely evocation. Sorry, that's my bad.
No!
Okay. Lucians cry when you die. I know. Such a good friend. I'm such a terrible Dwemer bastard. Alright, what's it gonna be? Let's send the... We could send the skeleton archer against the skeleton archer. And then we can have healing hands. Let's give it a try. What's up, Arcane? I'm relearning my muscle memory in Skyrim, and it's painful. I'm not going to heal the skeleton that way either, am I? Yeah. Okay. It's not really a good trade-off for not being able to do any damage on my own. If I can't even heal my skeleton buddy. Can't heal you. Can I heal you? I might be able to heal you. I'm trying. But I'm going to be dying. Get him, Lucy.
Take this! I saw my life flash before my eyes. It was much too short.
We were still being attacked. Aren't we? Maybe not. Okay. I cannot believe that I didn't put a torch in there. Favorite. I think we found the way in, guys.
It looks awful to even put on.
Would you please stop? Why are you like this?
Who's there?
Bunch of skeevers.
I'm not someone to be trifled with.
2 turntables and a microphone. Yep. Atronach. I think the familiar would work too, right? Atronach does more damage, more DPS. Yeah.
Who's there?
Is it over? Did we win?
We won! 1-0.
The old water sister. On some days, this would just... Be glad you weren't here then. Hold on. Did you hear something?
Yeah. I actually kind of did. Wasn't going to bring anything up, but you know, I thought maybe you guys would kill it. You know. As I've got the healing spells.
Yes? What did you need?
Nada. Just making our way through this
Oh,
pitch dark dungeon.
Someone there? Ha, found you.
Making your way through the cistern tray takes everything you got.
Say your prayers.
Got you, Lucian.
Now that's good team
You
play.
take fire. Is it fire that you take? Instead, do you take? I guess we will not know. You're a spectral wolf, right? Yeah, don't worry about it. Back to the Atronach, I guess. Oh, she looks like Christine from Fallout New Vegas. Christine, you can't take it with you. You gotta let go. Girl, you need to sit down. You sound dead on your feet. A Hypothetical Treachery, a one-act play by Anthil Morvir. Dramatis Persona. Malvasian, a high elf battle mage. Inzolia, a dark elf battle mage. Dulcetus, a Cyrodiil healer. Shiavis, an Argonian barbarian. A ghost, some bandits. Seen Eldenwood. As the curtain rises, we see the misty labyrinthian landscape of the legendary Elden Grove of Valenwood. All around we hear wolves howling as a bloodied reptilian figure, Shivius, breaks through the branches of one of the trees and surveys the area. Shiavis, it's clear. Inzolia, a beautiful dark elf mage, climbs down from the tree, helped by the barbarian. There's the sound of footsteps nearby. Shiavis readies his sword, and Inzolia prepares to cast a spell. Nothing comes out. Inzolia, you're bleeding. You should have Dulcetius heal that for you. Shiavis, he's still drained from all the spells he had to cast down in the caves. I'm fine. If we get out of this, no one needs it more. I'll take the last potion of healing. Where's Malvasian? Malvasian, a high elf battle mage, and Dulcetus, a Cyrodiil healer, emerge from the tree, carrying a heavy chest between the two of them. They awkwardly try to get down from the tree, carrying their loot. Malvasian, here I am. Though why I'm carrying this heavy load is beyond me. I always thought that the advantage of dungeon delving with the great barbarian was that he carried all the loot. Shiavis, if I carried that, my hands would be too full to fight. And tell me I'm wrong. But not one of three of you has enough magicka reserved yet to make it out of here alive. Not after you electrified and blasted all those homunculuses down below ground. Dulcetius, homunculi. Shiavis, don't worry, I'm not going to do what you think I'm going to do. Inzolia, innocently, what's that? Shiavis, kill you all and take the ebony mail for myself. Admit it, you thought I had that in mind. Dulcetus, what a perfectly horrible thought. I never thought anyone, no matter how vile, would degenerate. Inzolia, why not? Malvasian, he needs porters, like he said. He can't carry the chest and fight off the inhabitants of Elden Grove both. Dulcetus, by Stindar, of all the mean, conniving, typically Argonian. Inzolia, and why do you need me alive? Shiavis, I don't necessarily, except that you're prettier than the other two. For a smooth skin, that is. And if something comes after us, it might go after you first. There's a noise in some bushes nearby. Shiavis, go check that out. Inzolia, it's probably a wolf. The woods are filled with them. You check it out. Shiavius, you have a choice, Inzolia. Go and you might live. Stay here and you definitely won't. Inzolia considers and then goes to the bushes. Sciavas to Malvasian and Dulcetus. The king of Sylvaner would pay good money for that mail. We can divide it more nicely between 3 than 4. Inzolia, you're so right. Inzolia suddenly levitates up to the top of the stage. A semi-transparent ghost appears next to the bush and rushes at the next person, who happens to be Sciavas. As the barbarian screams and thrashes at it with his sword, it levels blasts of whirling gas at him. He crumbles to the ground. It turns next to Dulcetus, the healer, and as the ghost focuses its feasting chill on the hapless Dulcetus, Malvasian casts a ball of flame at it, then causes it to vaporize into the misty air. Inzolia floats back down to the ground as Malvasian examines the bodies of Dulcetus and Sciavas, who are both white-faced from the draining power of the ghost. Malvasian, you had some magicka reserved after all. Inzolia, so did you. Are they dead? Malvasian takes the potion of healing from Dulcetus' pack. Malvasian, yes. Fortunately, the potion of healing wasn't broken when he fell. Well, I guess that leaves just the 2 of us to collect the reward. Inzolia, we can't get out of this place without each other, like it or not. The 2 battle mages pick up the chest and begin plodding carefully through the undergrowth, pausing from time to time at the sound of footsteps or other eerie noises. Malvasian, let me make sure I understand. You have a little bit of magicka left, and you elected to make use of it. You elected to use it to make Sciavas the ghost target, forcing me to use most of my limited reserve to destroy the creature, so I wouldn't be more powerful than you. That's first-rate thinking. Inzolia, thank you. It's only logical. Do you have enough power to cast any of his spells? Malvasian, naturally. An experienced battle mage always knows a few minor but highly effective spells for just such a trial. I take it you, too, have a few tricks up your sleeve. Inzolia, of course. Like you said. They pause for a moment before continuing as a fearful wail pierces the air. When it dies away, they slowly trudge on. Inzolia, just as an intellectual exercise, I wonder what spell you would cast at me if we made it out of here without any more combat. Malvasian, I hope you're not implying that I would dream of killing you so as to keep all of the treasure for myself. Inzolia, of course not. Nor would I do that to you. It's just merely an intellectual exercise. Malvasian, well, in that case... Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. Where's it at? It's a long book. Of course not, nor would I do that to you. It's merely an intellectual exercise. Malvasian, well, in that case, purely as an intellectual exercise, I would probably cast a leech spell on you to take away your life force and heal myself. After all, there are brigands on the road between here and Sylvanar, and a wounded battle mage with a valuable artifact would make a tempting target. I'd hate to survive Eldengrove merely to die in the open. Inzolia, that's a well-reasoned response. As for myself, again, not saying I would ever do this, but I think a simple set electrical bolt would serve my purposes admirably. I agree about the danger of the brigands, but don't forget, we also have a potion of healing. I could easily slay you and then heal myself to full capacity. Malvasian, very true. It would end up a question then of whose spell was more effective at that instant. If our spells counteracted one another, and I leached your life energy only to be crippled by your lightning bolt, then we would both be killed, or so near death that a mere potion of healing would scarcely help either one of us, let alone both. How ironic it would be if 2 scheming battle mages, not saying we are scheming, but for the purpose of this intellectual exercise, were left on the brink of death, completely drained of magicka, with 1 healing potion to choose from. Who would get it then? Inzolia, logically, whoever drank it first, which in this case would be you since you're holding it. Now, what if one of us were injured but not killed? Malvasian, logic would dictate that a scheming battle mage would take the potion, leaving the injured party to the mercy of the elements, I suppose. Inzolia, That does seem most sensible. But suppose that the battle mages, while certainly scheming types, had a certain respect for one another. Perhaps in that case, the victorious one might, for instance, put the potion up a tree near his or her gravely wounded victim. Then the wounded party... When the wounded party had enough magicka replenished, he or she would be able to levitate to the tree branch and recover the potion. By that time, the victorious battle mage would have already collected the reward. They paused for a moment at the sound of something in the bushes nearby. Carefully, they climb across the branches of a tree to bypass it. Malvasian, I understand what you're saying, but it seems out of character for our hypothetic scheming battle mage to allow his or her victim to live. Inzolia, perhaps, but it's not been my observation that most scheming battle mages enjoy the feeling of having bested someone in combat and having that person alive to live with the humiliation. Malvasian, these hypothetical scheming battle mages sound excitedly. Daylight, do you see it? The two scurry across the branch, dropping behind a bush so we can no longer see them. We can, however, see the shimmering halo of sunlight. Malvasian behind the tall bush. We made it! Inzolia, likewise behind the tall bush. Indeed. There's a sudden explosion of electrical energy and a wild, howling aura of red light, and then silence. After a few moments' pause, we hear someone climbing up a tree. It's Malvasian, putting the potion high up in the bough. He chuckles as he climbs back down, and the curtain drops. Epilogue. The curtain rises on the road to Sylvanar. A gang of bandits have surrounded Malvasian, who is propped up on his staff, barely able to stand. They pull his chest away from him with ease. Bandit number 1. What have we got here? Don't you know it ain't safe to be out on the road, all sick like you are? Why don't we help you with your load? Malvasian weakly. Please, let me be. I am but a man. Bandit number 2. Go on, spellcaster. Fight us for it. Malvasian. I can't. Too weak. Suddenly, Inzolia flies in, casting lightning bolts from her fingers at the bandits, who quickly scramble away. She lands on the ground and picks up the chest. Malvasian collapses, dying. Malvasian. Hypothetically, what if a battle mage cast a spell on another, which didn't harm him once but drained the life force and his magicka bit by bit, but he wouldn't know it at the time, but feel confident enough to leave a potion of healing behind? Inzolia, a most treacherous battle mage she'd be. Malvasian, and hypothetically, would she be so likely as to help her fallen foe so that she could enjoy the humiliation of him continuing to live? Inzolia, from my experience, hypothetically, no. She doesn't sound like a fool. As Inzolia lugs the chest off towards Sylvanar, and Malvasian expires at the stage, we drop the curtain. Alright, sorry. I never read that one before in my entire life. In 2,000 hours, so I just had to. That was great. Fun. Fun. Alright, Arcane. Take care, buddy. Have a good one. I have activated some form of lever.
Take a left up here. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in when he got more.
Did you even see them coming? Never mind. Let's do this. You're dead!
Not me. I don't want to be dead. I want to live. I am not an animal.
Are you alright? Let me know if you need it. You asked for it.
Well, I'm not trying to be
Yes.
impressive.
What
I'm
did you
trying to
need?
live. I am but a 10th level battle mage. The Elven Dagger of Panic. Living targets up to level 20 have a chance to flee from combat for 30 seconds. Well, that's kind of fun. A little bit of panic. Everybody loves a good bit of panic. Journal Fragment, Ring of Destruction, Vampire Dusk. Alright, let's put on the Ring of Destruction. Yeah. There it is. That'll give us a little extra on that old sorcery. That was a long one. Fun little story, though. Battle Mage treachery. The poor healer from Cyrodiil. Left dead.
You have my back.
What'd you think of that story, Lucian? Pretty good, huh?
Are you all right?
Wasn't sure. Wait, that was going to go.
Why don't they all come at once? So scary.
Ow! Die.
You did pretty good out there.
Nice work.
Got more books? They're all ruined. Oh, it's the throne room right up there. Nice. It's a nice touch. You got it, Toyota, Lady NT says. Not really sure what that's in reference to, but man, I remember that slogan. You got it, Toyota. Potions, lotions, other notions. Alright. Salt pile. I have to go back into first person in this place. It's too closed quartered to try to do it in third and be functional at all. Are there going to be spiders? Old joke quote from a movie. It was a whole commercial campaign too for a while in the 80s, I think. Everything was like, you got it, Toyota.
All right, let's do this.
I want a sunroof. You got it. I want white wall tires. And you've got it. I want 8-track tape. You've got it, Toyota. Oh shit.
I don't mind.
That wolf came up from out of nowhere. Alright, fine. I see how it's gonna be. It's be super evil to the battle mage time, I guess. I'm gonna bring a flame Atronach out here. See how you like that, you son of a bitch.
All right, let's do this. I knew it.
At least make it interesting.
Hey, there was a wolf that came up and killed me the last time we came through here, Serana, so don't get all high and mighty about what's interesting just yet. I suspect it was your wolf that broke its tether. Comforting to know that you're going to take pets, and every time they break, they're going to come and chew my throat out. Clearly not the right place. Well, I don't know about the level design in the bonus room. I sure the hell can't mantle over that. We've already been up here. Huh. I feel like I've navigated all of the walls.
Yes?
Undercroft.
What did you need?
Hey, Dogs. Thanks for being here, man. Have a great night. Get some rest. And... oh, here it is. One more sweep. Had to do it. I heard something drop when I spun the lever.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Just head for the door, she says. It'll be fun, she says. Hey, Vanessa the Witch. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry I missed you. Zion Savior, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Playing a little Skyrim. And it's been going pretty good. I have had plenty of deaths, of course. Wouldn't be a bubble stream without some deaths, but at the same time, we've made some pretty good progress. How are you doing, my friend?
Place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead to the castle's great hall. It looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like
I'm
this.
zoned out in the dark.
Wait.
She's telling me how beautiful her mother's garden is, and I'm just walking up and picking all her pretty flowers. They are purple flowers. Full moon crest? What's that? I want.
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing, and the dial is you. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something?
It's possible.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Yeah. I found a full moon crest. So here's the phases. Full moon crest is removed.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Yeah, there's more of these around, Serana. Spread out and look for them. They're crests. Different phases of the moon. There's crescent. Of course, of course. Oh, don't mind if I do. I enjoy a tidy bit of shrooms. Crescent. Okay. Enough. That is not the spot for the crescent. This is. Okay.
I'm telling you, there's something strange
What's up,
with the moon
John
dial.
Coons? Good to see ya. Chai tea. I'm super jealous.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the
I
moon
regretted
dial.
not catching your stream entitled Modder. I didn't even. Yeah, it was a fun little play. Fun little play on words. Modder, I barely even know her. Dum cha. How is your night, John? I hope you are well. I need more. Take those. Those are great. Not as good as symbols that go on the moon dial, but they do firm up and make a deliriously effective poison. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Half moon crest. Would you look at that? Gotta remember
Very
which buttons are
clever,
which.
Mother. Very clever.
Very
I've never
clever.
been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Okay. Let's. Back down into the gloomy darkness once more. Where we bring torches not because they look cool, but because we must.
Ahem.
What is it, Serana?
My fellow traveling companion, doesn't this courtyard look nice? It's serene in a certain way, and
I mean,
uniquely beautiful, like a certain...
Nightshade? Lily? Is there something you want to say?
Maybe. Well, actually, yeah, the garden actually didn't age well. No, I wasn't talking about you. Well, I was.
Are you flirting with me?
Well, it's entirely possible.
In theory.
Well, enough of that. We got a job to do.
Okay. I mean, you brought it up. We came in through the courtyard.
Well done, Serana. Nice. You really are as eloquent as an...
Poor Serana. When you're a beautiful 800-year-old goth vampire princess, you don't have to be elegant. You just have to be sunny and earnest. Those are dried elves here.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Hey, don't mind me. I'm just grabbing every one of these ingredients because, man, this is good stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something? Salt pile, canis root. Junk. This is all junk. All of this is junk. I'm going to pull this chain.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Getting close to what exactly? Your mother locked in a room here somewhere? Like in a fairy tale?
Weapons up. I sense some.
Oh, goodness gracious. Where's Lucian when you need him?
Sneaking past me? A grave mistake.
Back to stuff.
Yes, it is so much easier to play this game in first person. Not gonna lie. The third person challenge has been fun, but it is much easier to play in first person for sure.
Ashes to ashes.
I agree. Ashes to ashes. Ashes, go home.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Oh, I'm sure we're getting close too. In fact, it seems like we're getting really close lately, but I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to procure you a first edition Anais Nen signed
We're
by the
getting
author.
close. I'm sure of it.
See how that went over? Gargoyle.
That's what it's done.
Where the hell is Lucian? What do you mean I've got rock joint? This isn't Fallout 76? How did I get rock joint?
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Okay, that wasn't unsettling at all. No, sir, Rebob. John Kuhn says, trying to get to level 35 in Starfield, finally putting points into the combat tree. Cool. Bought Shattered Space before the base game launched, and now I've never played it. Interesting. Shattered Space is a lot of fun. Oh my god, some of the scenery in that, insane. And there's a couple of fights in it that are also insane. You'd rather have rock joint than swamp ass? Well spoken, like a true hero, sir. I agree. Swamp ass is no good. Roll of paper. Jaunty roll of paper. Roll of paper, jaunty roll of paper. Roll of paper, jaunty fucking A. Troll
We're
skulls.
getting close. I'm sure of it.
Your mom had quite a green thumb.
Hold on. Did you hear?
Oh, you're dead.
Fighting a daughter of Coldheart. Well, you made a big mistake.
Ruh-roh.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
It's time. The torch is extremely thematic to the thumbnail. But let's be honest. It's tiring trying to see in the dark all the time.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
I know, you keep saying that. It's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm going to run out of lockpicks. Should have brought the bard. Yeah. Whatever's behind that door. Well, let's just hope we don't have to go that way.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Why did that work?
This won't end well for you.
Didn't hold it long enough, I guess.
Let's see how you like this.
It was worth tuning in just to get your Skyrim soundtrack fixed. Nice. I agree. How can you lose with the things you use, John Coons? Well, he looks chunky. What you doing?
Not getting the best of me.
Just hanging out? Where did Serana run off to? Upstairs?
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Okay. Well, you know, it wouldn't be a Bethesda stream if I didn't get completely turned around by the waypoints. I feel like that turns into a... Where is she? Oh, there's Lucian. Nice of you to show up, Lucy.
Death to you.
What are you doing? Are you voguing? Attack!
That's enough out of you.
Right?
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Jaunty fucking A.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
It's a clothes iron. What a weird place for a clothes iron. Your family is the weirdest
We're
family in
getting
the
close.
history of families,
sure.
I'm just saying. Super weird people.
just got the short end of the stick.
Pretty much. Right, this food hall, with the exception of this table here, looks like it survived much better than the other one. Hey, there's guys! Guys, there's guys.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Why won't it fire? Weird. Oh, that's why. Wrong spell. I really didn't like how this shit was going down.
Good night.
Wrong time, wrong night, wrong freaking part of town. So I brought in a flame atronach, and I feel much better. This looks like a gargoyle, I'm just saying. Yep.
Do you honestly think you stand a chance?
Done and done.
Take all your shit, too.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Are we, though? You keep saying that, but, near as I can tell, we're just going around in a
We're
big
getting
circle.
close. I'm sure of it.
And these are all your families' crazy dining rooms. John Kuhn says, gotta be honest, between Free Lanes and the Creation 3.0 and their new riders, stoked for Elder Scrolls 6. Me too. There's some really good stories in Free Lanes. Really clever, you know, environmental storytelling, ambient storytelling, and some great characters and lines too. Some that I find relatively inexplicable, but on the other hand, I've seen what scripts look like for mods. And I'm here to tell you that there is so much going on under the hood that it's a wonder that things turn out as specific and not vague as they do in any RPG, as far as I can tell. So, to make it fit all the different ways things can happen or orders that things could go in. So yeah, no, I think they're doing a great job. And I couldn't have asked for a better launch for Free Lanes and Starfield. I'm thrilled with it. It's real good. And I haven't even gotten all the way through it, and I'm super stoked about that, because there's just more to see. Look, I haven't been to Anchor Point Station yet, you guys. Oh, that's bad. It's all bad. No, of course not. Magicka. Conjuration. Let's go. Summoner 2. Dark Oath. Summon creatures last 50% longer. Get him. I've only had one content creator I follow said they didn't like TA and Free Lanes. Yeah, here's the thing. Like, people are entitled to feel however they're going to feel, all right? You don't have to love it. You don't have to even like it. There's lots of things that people think are objectively great, which is always funny because, you know, it's also subjective. We've talked about all this stuff before. But, that I just don't find all that appealing, or I can't sit through. That I either get bored of halfway through it or start thinking, man, I wish I was playing Starfield instead, or Fallout. I wish I was making a new loader for, you know, Fallout. Or I wish I was playing guitar. I wish I was talking to my kid. Whatever. I just don't. I bounce off of it, right? But relatively, anyway, a lot of people, it is objective, find those things to be of extreme high quality. Every once in a while, I go, huh. But that's about the size of it. I don't, like, go find those people and go, ha ha, you like things that I don't like, and that means you're bad. You know, but different strokes for different folks. I'm not above being an absolute bitch when I feel like I'm not getting my way or I'm banging my head against a wall. Trust me. I reached out to Raven this morning for some help with Starvival. And I wasn't salty towards the mod author or anything like that, but I was definitely just like, delete this. I'm gonna take this out of my game. Even Bubbles gets mad at things, for sure. So, but I don't always love everything everybody else loves. I don't always love everything people think is cool, you know, so that's just the way that goes. I don't try to think about it too much. It's all subjective. You know, if you ask me, Bubbles, okay, in your opinion, who is the greatest rock and roll frontman of all time? And I tell you it's...
We're getting close.
Iggy Pop.
I'm sure of it.
Like, we're probably going to have a difference of opinion.
We're getting close.
And I could articulate mine just as well as you could articulate yours, but our reasons might be completely different why we feel the way we do. And we're never going to convince each other. And I can't imagine hating somebody and getting really angry and stalking them or, you know, cursing them out or whatever because they loved a different lead singer more than I did. That's corny. So, same level. Same level. For me, it's the people that, it's fine not to like something, but when you go after it and you don't really understand it, you're like, okay, what Bethesda needs to do is they need to move to Unreal 5 and get rid of this creation engine. It's outdated, you know, and it's like, man, now you're stepping into my fucking swimming pool, you know? You need to even wash your feet first. That makes you a piece of shit, so don't do it. I gotta run. I gotta hide.
You're not getting the best of me.
Fuck that up.
Update for you.
Yeah!
This isn't your day. Oh no, you were supposed to... Damn it. This is it. Boom, boom, out go the lights. I don't have any cheese wheels to munch. It's over for me, Chad. I feel like for me it's a toss-up, says Ram. For pure edge, there's a lot of picks.
We're getting
For
close.
sure.
I'm sure of it.
Elvis, says Rhyme Wolf. There you go. It's hard to argue with the king. Just saying. And you can argue with the king, but then you just come off like a fucking dickhead. So, like, why would you even want to put yourself in that position?
We're getting close.
Let me argue with somebody about how Elvis wasn't the king. I'm going to sound like a dickhead, no matter what. There's no way not to. So it's a great pick.
We're getting close.
The Aedra and the Daedra made a book that I'm not
sure
going to
of it.
read. Okay. This time, Serana,
We're getting close.
we need to live.
I'm sure of it.
That much is true.
I knew it.
And he's down. Wait, Ram's got thoughts. Holy shit, let's go. All right, Ram. Let's hear these thoughts. For pure edge, there's a lot of pigs. Yeah, I thought you were memeing on me for a second there, but you got some thoughts. Okay. But I think for musicianship, I'm tossed between Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks. For rock, and Ann Reelson is great too. John Kuhn says, fuck Unreal Engine. I'm quite impressed with Starfield. I run visuals mode on the Series X. Yeah. And Bruce Dickinson. I can go with Bruce Dickinson. I like the other ones too, but Bruce Dickinson, we used to call him the air raid siren because he could just howl. You like rabbits? Yeah, I love rabbits real lights. It's a great mod. Gerd, thanks for being here, man. Have a great night. Get some rest. Or a great day, whichever it is. All right. Gotta get up here. Oh, we were far back. We gotta come to terms. Where is it? Do you ever get so caught up in a conversation you forget how to alphabetize? Cause I do, man. Get him, Serana. There's one right over here. He's sitting on a throne of bone. Down you go, my friend. Right. Well, I feel much better.
We're getting close.
We are getting close. That's the problem.
Weapons up. I sense something.
Alright, it's all coming back to me.
You're digging your own grave.
He's down. She's down? Hard to say. That was the expert unlock we decided to bypass.
Hold
Is this
on.
your mom?
Did you hear something?
think so. Magicka. Yes. This is... Okay. Summon creatures last longer. Nice. There she goes. Serana waits for no man. Don't really blame her, but still, she could wait for me. Now where are you going?
We're getting close.
I know, but we're never going to get there if we keep turning around and circling back and all that crazy
Hold on.
shit.
Did you hear something? You just got the short end of the stick.
She's got dad jokes. Where's my boost pack? EOS Vox 2113, probably a way while back over on the Twitch side. I am so sorry that I missed your chat. My boost pack is missing in action. That is the one thing that I lack in Skyrim, that sense of zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. And you can't really replicate it with levitation and stuff. You can't. It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't have that, je ne sais quoi. Are we going up? We should go up, I guess. I'm coming up. Here's the room that we died in, or died from. I know you're a gargoyle. You can stop pretending to be stuck in a rock. Bastard. Okay, listen. Hate your face, for sure. Get him.
You're not getting the best of me.
Sorry, Serana. That was like right in your head, too. That's my bad. I mean, I know you're fireproof, because you're already smoking hot, but that's my bad. I didn't mean to burn the back of your head. Hey, whatever happened to that Lucian guy that we were traveling with? Do you remember him? He was around for a bit. Now he's gone. I used to accidentally burn him in the back of the head, too.
Close. I'm sure of it.
Hey, you don't think that weird smell outside when we first came in from the garden?
I'm sure of it.
Nah. Could be.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I'd bet there's some sort of secret passage around here.
Well, they've definitely drank all the wine. Why is the wine gone? God damn it.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Well, we're looking for a secret passage now, girl. You said it. Gotta climb up the ladder. Tweak the titty. Yeah, Bruce Dickinson for sure. David Bowie. I would argue, and this is going to blow your mind, Ram, maybe, or maybe not. John Bush, singer for a band called Anthrax in the 80s.
I'm sure of it.
Not Armored Saint in the 80s. Later went on to sing for Anthrax. Yeah, I gave it away. Super talented guy.
I'm sure of it.
Amazing range. Not like on the level range-wise as Dickinson, but like stylistically, he could sound like characters in a way that Dickinson always sounded like Dickinson reciting, you know, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But like Bush could sound like different characters.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
He's a talented dude. But so many greats, right? I mean, can have that conversation all day long and not hate each other. And I know it's naive of me, but I am the guy that used to sign off every single stream with love more, love each other, some variation of that, some hippie shit. Because, you know, when you're an old punk, you either grow up to be very, very cynical, or you grow up to be a hippie. Or you grow up to be a little bit of both, but
we're getting
I like
close.
to lean a little bit closer towards the hippie, just because it beats the alternative. Cynical would be awesome if it led anywhere. Just saying.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
What about you? Can I tweak you? There's like a secret passage around here. I'm surprised at the vampires.
Leave it to my mother.
There it is.
Always smarter than
Surprised the vampires have so much fine silver. Thank you, Rhyme Wolf. Good eyes. I finally stumbled on it, but mostly because I put my cursor over it. I still wasn't putting two and two together, so thank you.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know.
A black soul gem.
I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all of this.
More black
She must have
soul
spent
gems.
years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
Alright, I'll stop looting like a crazed goblin and listen to what you're saying.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
You know what, guys? I'll be right back. I need to fill up my water. Girls don't know it. Well, they know it, but they don't understand it. Today, they were recovering from a shot that they had yesterday at the vet. And I also fed them twice, in the morning and in the evening. We've been feeding them just evenings for years now. But the vet said they were on the low end of perfect. They could stand to gain 15% of their body weight. So I did some math, cut the recipe in half, served half this morning, half this evening. So they got fed twice today, plus treats. So they're like, what's up, Dad? Got more food for us? Can you come off some of that food for the girls? You know what I'm saying? It's pretty funny. Okay, what are we looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we find her research notes, there might be some hints in there.
All right. Any clues about the other Elder Scroll?
Dexion said something about that scroll. What was it? Something to do with dragons, I think. Maybe we should try asking at the College of Winterhold. Sounds like something.
I gotta get Darby over here, but she keeps walking away every time I bend over to pick her up. She, with her haircut right now, she reminds me of a baby deer. She's like a baby deer. She's like, where's my mommy? I'm a baby deer. It's pretty fucking cute. Your mother maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea that her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy setup in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she research?
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
To what end?
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire.
Very true. Did your mother keep the gargoyles here?
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Not what I'm thinking. I wasn't even thinking it until you said it like that, and now I'm thinking it. And now I'm thinking brown chicken, brown cow. Or what was that song from Rocky Horror? I just don't understand what in just 7 days. All right, I'll quit. I'll stop. Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
Well, I want to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back.
Way
to the
back.
very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
I would guess it came from a Daedric lord.
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric
Was her
lord,
name Dorothy
and his will
Ball?
is made reality. For those willing to subjugate
Iuna
themselves, he will still bestow the gift.
Hers
but
was a brutal
they must
story.
be
I forget her first
powerful
name.
in their own right before earning his trust.
How did you actually become a vampire then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that.
Oh.
But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord.
Oh. Oh. I think I saw this movie. Guns N' Roses did like one of the songs, and how has it affected your family?
Well, you've met most
Right.
of us. My
Gandalf?
father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it said, do you ever think about curing yourself?
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it.
Fair enough.
It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up.
Okay. Go you. You're fierce. Super fierce. Take all this stuff just in case we need it.
Keep searching for her notes.
You
She
never
probably
know.
had a journal or something.
She probably did. She had rolls of paper. Lots of empty wine bottles. I could see why she liked to practice necromancy. It gave her a lot of time to herself. You know, with the wine. Boy, a lot of black soul gems up here, huh? For a character of my level? That's insane. A grand soul gem even? Not as good as a black soul gem, but still. Hubba hubba. Oh, Skyrim, please never change. I am so excited for Elder Scrolls 6. I found the journal! Valerica's Beacon. I learned the spell. And that was it? What was the journal fragment? Not good enough to live in this stupid keep, am I? Pfft. Stupid sods don't realize I moved into the undercrop and started taking control of their own death hounds. I'll get my revenge! It's funny, because the theme song that plays at the beginning of my Skyrim streams is called The Revenge Society. Revenge! The pirate ship Revenge. Boy, there's a lot of good fixins. Did I not take them? Okay. Void salts. Okay. Well, this is it, right? I mean... Serana and I are trying to locate her mother, Valerica, who may have one of the Elder Scrolls. Our journey has taken us beyond the courtyard of Castle Volkihar, where we've discovered a hidden entrance beneath Valerica's old moondial. After exploring the ruined tower beyond, we've stumbled across an alchemy laboratory. Serana is convinced her mother has hidden some notes, so we need her journal still. We've got her book. Her spell. The Manifesto of Cyrodiilic Vampirism. Lots of journals. None of them Valerica's. The physicalities of the werewolf. Hubba hubba. Vampires of the Lilac Bay. Yeah, we read everything here. None of these are it. And if they were going to be anywhere, honestly, they'd be on this table. Look how beautiful that table is. Sweet Pea herself would love this table.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Alright, but don't be so bossy. A tragedy in black. A folktale from the time of the Oblivion Crisis. Not today, but we will take it with us. A staff enchanter. Boy, she was set up down here. there's kind of a tie-in here with Emperor Riemann and this story of a total eclipse. Alright, I'll save that for another time. Clearly not what we're looking for, but multiple copies of it on the same shelf tell me it's something I should probably read. The Lusty Argonian Maid, Volume 2, Crassius Curio. Oh, we can make use of that for sure. For sure. It's on the first floor, huh? Did she leave it down here?
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Yeah, you keep saying that. I'm looking.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
He invented the soul card.
Keep searching for her notes.
Okay,
She
stop,
probably
stop,
had
stop,
a
stop.
journal or something.
Baby girl, stop. Bone meal, no journal. It's not the best, but it's what I got. Maybe it'll be better than a torch. I need a journal. Large book, second shelf. On the first floor?
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Certainly none of those.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Alchemy book.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Is this stuff respawning? Large book, second shelf. None of these look like Valerica's journal. 27th last seed. Harkin's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses so much as to listen to a word I say. I've become less a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. Thanks, Rhymewolf. 28th last seed. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the soul cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula, it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance whatsoever. I assure them in a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkin's clutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here, forever if need be. Third Hearthfire. I've done it. After wasting thousands of gold coins on components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below without the proper amounts for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I'm combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and following me into the soul cairn. The formula consists of finely ground bone meal, purified void salt, soul gem shards, using proper measurements. Place the above in a silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the Solkarn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana and get her to Dimhollow Crypt as soon as possible. Well, isn't that special?
Any luck yet?
I found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see.
What's the Solkarn that she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Somebody's getting the horns? Why did she care where used souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful
I
beings.
missed a very
Necromancers
important
send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
That's correct. What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts.
Got it, Anne. Got it.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
Well, that's not entirely accurate. You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that it's good enough. Mistakes with these kinds of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Are all the ingredients here?
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Well, I think I have. Thank God for all that looting. We have the ingredients. We can make this happen. Do we need to use a silver chalice of some kind? Right. Right. The flagon, the bowl, the cup. Definitely not for mixing. Value 4, value 10, value 1. Those are not silver. Is that a toilet? No. Surely not. Although, I'm gonna be stuck up here for a while. Do vampires potty? Inquiring minds want to know. And the quest says, gather finely ground bone meal. Oh, I don't have the bone meal. Is that this? Oops. got bone meal, but it's not so finely ground. Serana.
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
Nope.
They should.
Can I use the alchemy lab to make finely ground? I do not remember. Plenty of bone meal. Dragon bones. Finely ground bone meal. There it is. Man, Rhyme, what would I do without you? I'd be completely lost. Alright, I put the mixture in there. Serana.
Then the rest is up to me.
The rest is
Are you
up
ready
to
to
you.
go? I'm not entirely sure
Good
what
night,
this thing
Vanessa
is
the
going
Witch.
to do when I add my blood.
I'm ready.
Okay, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors, she actually did it. Created a portal into the soul camp. Incredible.
Can you dig it? We shall save right there, my friends. We have come to midnight. And, like everyone else, it is time for me to retire. Thank you guys so much for being here. I wish I had my shout-outs and all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Raven Swift. Thank you for the amazing stream earlier, by the way. I can't wait to go back and watch the last 20 minutes again. Thank you, Rhyme Wolf. Thank you, Zion Savior. Thank you, Vanessa the Witch. Thank you, Rameth. Thank you, Arcane Gearsmith X2357. You guys are all awesome. Brandon was hidden by Raven Swift. Okay, well, thanks for being hidden, Brandon. That's nice. John Bush, we were talking about with Rameth. Yes, yes, yes. Some hidden messages. John Coons was here. Lovely. Always wonderful to see John Coons. Scrolling all the way back here, guys. In for a penny, in for a pound. All of the lovely lurkers. Actually, Lady Ann T. Gerd was here. Doximon was here. Badass. Arcane Gearsmith. Machine XP. Jeremy of the Settled Systems. We had a time tonight. It was cool. Thank you guys so much for joining me for it. I had a great time. Starting to get my muscle memory back for it. Although I do prefer the first person. Maybe we'll bring that particular challenge, at least for this character, to a close when we're in enclosed spaces. But thanks for being awesome, you guys. Keep doing what you're doing, you know. If anybody hasn't told you lately, you matter and you're doing good, and I'm fucking proud of you. Go out there and mod the shit out of your Bethesda games. Play the new Pirate game. Play whatever you want to play. But just enjoy it. Spin some good music. Do that for me if you would. And love each other. Because that's what I would do. Thanks for the stream, you guys. Good night.